How to install Ansible in Gentoo Linux? Today we are going to talk about the easier way to install and maintain up-to-date Ansible inside Gentoo Linux using the default portage package manager. I'm Luca Burton and welcome in today's episode of Ansible Pilot. Today we are talking about how to install Ansible in Gentoo. The good news is that Ansible is included in the app-admin/Ansible repository, so you could install it simply with your usual package manager immerge for portage. You could expect the latest version of Ansible maintaining up-to-date your portage. Demo. Are you ready to make your hands dirty? Let's jump in a quick live demo about how to install the latest version of Ansible using Emerge for portage. Did you know that there is a website where you can take a look on all the available packages for Gentoo? Just go to packages.gentoo.org and in my case let me type Ansible in the search bar. We obtain 14 different results with all the different possibilities. Some are a bit weak. For example, Ansi is a Ruby plugin, but in my case the first result is the one that I was looking for. You can see what is the latest version available and who is the maintainer, also the dependency and all the state in the different architecture. So it's a great resource to keep it handy and check it out every now and then. Another interesting resource is wiki.gentoo.org, where you can find a lot of documentation about different packages. In my case, for Ansible, there is a lot of information about how to build the package if there is some use flag and a basic configuration included in the file. Where to find it out, the basic configuration and also how to create a simple inventory and one example also of execution and usage. So it's a great resource to take a look. Welcome to my console. First of all, let me connect via SSH, DevOps is my username and Gentoo example.com my machine. Let me become a root with sudo su and print some etc os release, Gentoo release and uname-a, so you can see that is a fresh Gentoo machine version 2.7 and let me sync the portage. First of all, we emerge --sync. This operation is going to take some while, depends by the connection speed and also the performance of your machine. This is the time that expected in my machine, that was pretty up to date, and just some moment to verify the fingerprint of the portage tree. You know that it is like a BSD style ports, so each e-build is actually a recipe to create your environment. So now I'm ready to emerge --ask Ansible. Here we have a 22 dependency that is going to be installed on my machine. Mostly are Python library, and in this moment Gentoo Linux is going to download the source packages in my workstation, then compile to adapt to the current situation of my machine, and verify that is going to be working with other library and other system. In my case, I have Python 3.8 and is going to install Ansible 4.6.0. So we have 22 dependency. Most of this time is only waiting till this command is going to be completing. It's going to take some while, so I was speeding up a little bit this video. Otherwise, we get stuck watching a progress bar. Most of this, as I said, are Python dependency, especially Paramiko is the SSH implementation via Python, and we have also SSH pass, which is the way of passing plain text password via Python in Ansible. As you can see, most of these jobs are already finished because we're only simple library that require only one compiling time, and now is going to download the full Ansible package that now is split between the base, which is the Ansible core, the shrinked version of Ansible that contains all the important recipe, and Ansible that is like a mix of all the Ansible module that compose the built-in section of Ansible. As you can see, the load is, my system is pretty low, 1.5, so it's not very CPU intensive. This task is very IO intensive because it's creating a lot of small files on the file system, so mostly we are waiting for this step to complete. As you can see, we are literally do nothing. We are waiting the image, the portage tool, to complete this operation for us, and it's going to take just one moment more. As you can see, there is some progress, and it's pretty clear that all the 21 previous dependency was already installed, and here we are, perfect. Now we can double check with Ansible -- version. Ansible core 2.11.6 is installed on Python 3.8.12. So now the fun began. Are you ready? I'm sure that you are. Just one more thing, you can verify if the Ansible is up to date with image-pv Ansible, and here you can check it out that version 4.6 is installed on this system. Now you know how to install the latest version of Ansible in Gentoo Linux using the Portage package manager. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and of course, see us on the next adventure of Ansible Pilot. This video is part of our Ansible automation program. Sign up today on www.ansiblepilot.com for uninterrupted exclusive video and so much fun.